I stole $4,000 from my sister's bank account after I caught her hiding a sickening secret on public Venmo. My thumb hovered over the confirm fraud chargeback button as my phone vibrated violently with back-to-back calls from my mother. My sister was sobbing in the background, begging them to stop me from ruining her life, but all I could focus on was the sick, twisting knot of absolute hatred burning a hole in my stomach. It started on a miserable, rain-soaked Monday evening. I was sitting in my 2011 Honda Civic, the engine idling in the parking lot of the dental clinic where I work 40 hours a week managing billing. My heater was broken, blowing nothing but lukewarm, damp air into my face. I had just finished a 9-hour shift and was mentally preparing myself to drive to my second job, tutoring high school kids in math, just to keep my head above water. My savings account sat at exactly $4,600. It took me 2 years of skipped meals, cancelled vacations, and sheer exhaustion to save that money. It was my escape fund, my security blanket. Then, my phone lit up. The caller ID flashed my younger sister's name, Chloe. I almost didn't answer. Chloe and I were completely different species. While I was practically suffocating under the weight of adult responsibilities, Chloe lived in a luxury downtown high-rise, spending her days filming unboxing videos for her 3,000 Instagram followers and relying on the bank of mom and dad to float her lifestyle. But my parents had recently cut her off, claiming she needed to learn the value of $1. I swiped right to accept the call. I didn't even get the chance to say hello before the hysterical wailing pierced my eardrum. "They're putting my things in trash bags, Sky," she screamed, her voice cracking with a manufactured terror that chilled me to the bone. "The landlord is standing in the hallway right now. The eviction notice was for today. If I don't hand him $4,000 by tonight, I'm out on the street." My chest tightened. The image of my 22-year-old sister sitting on the wet pavement surrounded by garbage bags triggered a primal, protective instinct I couldn't ignore. "Chloe, breathe," I whispered, pressing the phone harder against my ear. "Are you serious? 4,000? How did you get that far behind?" "I don't know," she wailed, choking on her own spit. "The autopay failed months ago, and I didn't check." "He's calling the cops, Sky. Please, mom and dad aren't answering. I have nowhere to go. I'm begging you, please don't let them throw me out." I felt the heat rising in my neck. My vision went blurry with panic. I looked at the dashboard clock. It was 6:15 p.m. I closed my eyes, picturing the number in my banking app. $4,600. If I gave her 4,000, I would be reduced to nothing. One blown tire away from a financial crisis. But this was my sister. Blood was blood. You don't leave your blood out in the rain. Okay, stop crying. I breathed out, the words tasting like ash in my mouth. "I'm sending it. Tell him to back off. Just pay him right now. I love you. I love you. I love you," she sobbed, the relief washing over her voice in tidal waves. "I'll pay you back. I swear on my life." My fingers physically trembled as I opened the Venmo app. I typed in $4,000. The warning screen popped up, asking if I was sure I wanted to send this massive amount. I stared at the blue button for what felt like an eternity. My stomach violently churned. I pressed confirm. The notification chimed, and just like that, 2 years of my blood, sweat, and tears vanished into the digital ether. I spent Tuesday walking around in a complete daze. I ate plain instant ramen for lunch and dinner. I checked my bank account obsessively, staring at the pathetic $600 remaining balance. My chest felt hollow, but I kept repeating a silent mantra to myself. "You did the right thing. You saved her. That's what big sisters do." Chloe texted me a string of heart emojis that afternoon, thanking me for being her guardian angel. I felt a fleeting sense of peace. That fleeting peace was about to violently implode. A casual coffee run leads to a sickening discovery on a public feed, revealing exactly what my life savings really paid for, and let's just say, it wasn't a landlord. Stick around to hear how I uncover her sickening web of lies, execute a ruthless nuclear revenge that bounces her luxury purchases, and drop a public comment so brutal it forces me to block my entire family. You won't want to miss this fallout. For full version follow on screen instructions.